I am once again sitting in my dog's bed. Welcome to my office. I have this little space set up. I use this little area for any little projects I work on. I sit here when I edit, I sit here when I journal. Spring is finally upon us. I have brought out all of these spring colors. I painted my nails for spring. I couldn't decide which color, so I just did both. So since it is the first of the month, I thought I could do a little bit of a plan with me video for you guys this week. I spent the last day or two working on my bullet journal. I'm usually not this extra with it, but since I've got a lot more free time on my hands right now, I got on Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I opened up my bullet journal board. All of the really extra bullet journal spreads that I've saved that I was like, wow, that is really awesome, but I don't have that kind of time. Well, now I do. So I have put together the most extra April bullet journal spread that my little heart could muster up. So let's just jump right into it today, guys. So this is the bullet journal that I have been using. I actually picked this up at Walmart. If you can't tell, I have a favorite color. So over the past few days, I spent way too many hours creating this. But I had way too much fun doing it. So I've been really excited to show you guys how it turned out. Got my April spread page here. I've got the calendar down here. Got my birthday highlighted there. Can't forget that. And then next to it here, I have some to-do list things that I need to get done this month. Over here, I've got my goals for the month and some things I want to work on. Waking up earlier. I want to spend less time on my phone, consume less sugar, and improve productivity. So I'm hoping that this bullet journaling will help with that last one. I've been really into astrology lately, and since I am an Aries and my birthday is this month, I thought it'd be cool to tie it all in together with like horoscopes and things like that. So I used lots of moons and stars. I got a new horoscope app that my friend Devin recommended to me, Time Passages. So I went ahead and put all of my birth chart information in there, and it gave me some kind of like insights to the energies that I'm working with this month. So I wrote down a couple of things there to just kind of keep me inspired and connected. One thing that I really liked that it said, with the sun in Aries and especially at the spring equinox, all of nature responds with a leap forward into growth. I really like that, and I want to use that this month so that I can also leap forward into growth. So moving right along, every day of the month I'll go through how I'm feeling and mark it down here, and then at the end of the month I can kind of look back and see overall how I was feeling. I think it'll be really cool to look back on later. The highlight of this video, the habit tracker. The habits I'm starting April 1st are running, meditating, reading, yoga, taking my vitamins because I cannot remember to do that to save my life, journaling, cooking every day since I'm home now every night for dinner, and hydrating. I find that I drink more coffee than I do water, and that's probably an issue. Each of these habits has 30 little boxes, and every time I do them each day, I will color in a box, and at the end of the month I have like a visual representation of how consistent I was at incorporating these habits in my daily life. So I'm not doing this to be like super strict with myself. I'm just trying to learn more about myself through this. Over here, I started a gratitude journal. This one will kind of grow as the month goes on. I'm going to try and like get more specific with it, so each and every day there's something new and different. Bring some more positivity into my life. And then this one here, I did my April theme. So I used my oracle cards and I did like an April 3-card pull to kind of give myself like a vibe to work with this month and like things that I wanted to work on and like inspire my soul searching a little bit. So I pulled this month the Ever Unfolding Rose. knows? One day you will look back at the transformation and be blown away by the poetry of life. I just really want to work on being open to what the world has in store. Next card I pulled was Awakening. So I kind of wrote down a mantra for myself for this one. I open myself to the universe using me in a way that delights my mind, my body, and my soul. And then the last card I pulled, which I also felt was super relevant, this deck is always on point. Every single pull, I'm just like, wow. So the last card I pulled is Get Grounded. So this is kind of a little daily thing I want to start trying to do. But I want to do something to get grounded and connect with the earth every single day. Spring is in full bloom. Nature is in full bloom. The birds are chirping. There's lots of awakening happening in nature around me, and I want to really connect to that so that I can awaken and bloom throughout the next month in harmony with nature. So now we're going to jump into creating the weekly spreads. So we're starting with a blank slate here. I'll show you guys how I set it up, and then we'll fill out the first week together so I can show you guys exactly how I go about planning as I get my life sorted out. Now that I've finished laying out the design for the page for the week, I will start filling in the things that I know that I need to get done each day. I'll start by putting in the 2 days that my videos go live. I post every Wednesday and Sunday at 3 p.m, so I went ahead and filled that out. From there, I usually will fill in my workouts for the week. So I planned out which days I want to hit which muscle groups. Next, I'll go ahead and put in my editing schedule and my filming schedule. And then lastly, I will put in chores for the week. I use these little squares next to each task on my list. I really like checking things off to-do lists, so I find this super satisfying. That pretty much wraps up my planning for the week. Josh got me these new markers for my bullet journal, and they have seriously upped the game. I will link the markers that I got below for you guys, and the brand is Tombow dual-edged like calligraphy markers. I got quite a collection of colors. I actually still have a couple of more that I haven't opened yet, but I've been really loving just kind of getting to color. I don't usually have as much time as I do right now, so it was really fun to get to create a super artsy bullet journal, get really into the design and into creating like a vibe for my month. I had a really good time with it, and I can't wait to continue bullet journaling. And now that I got that out of the way, I'm almost out of coffee, so I'm gonna go make some more, and I will see you guys on Sunday.